gentlemen, for today's video, we have yet another vintage bulk submission back from PSA. This one, another baby submission, 39 cards only, and turnaround time on this one was around 4 months, same as the last. But this one consists of entirely first edition WotC non-holo rares from Neo, baby. We have one Neo Genesis, some Neo Discovery, Neo Revelation. Most of the submission consists of beautiful Neo Destiny first edition non-holos. Those light, dark Pokemon. Probably some of the best non-holos, best set cards ever made. But 39 cards, not worried about too much of the grades. Hopefully they stay till the 8, 9 range. Anything lower than that might be tough to get my money back. But 39 cards, another bulk return. Now, grab your favorite beverage or your preferred method of Mary J. Sit back and relax, and let's just enjoy the beautiful artwork of Neo Destiny. Cheers! Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've been well. We have our 39 cards, obviously in certain order of numbers, so I can follow along with this the order sheet. I'm excited. I haven't graded first edition Neo cards, non-holos, in probably 8 years. I don't think. Neo Destiny for sure. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be beautiful artwork to check out. It's gonna be cool to going through these cards. We also do get some first appearance Pokemon cards, which is the first card we're starting off with. The one and only first edition Neo Genesis card we have. A little edgeware there, a little edgeware there. Again, I want to see at least 8 to 9s, please. 8 to 9s, please. We have the Elekid. That is a rare from Neo Gen. The first appearance of Elekid in any TCG set, any Pokemon card, that main series WotC set. But we have Elekid. It looks very chunky on the top. Give me at least an 8. All right, we're starting things off with an 8. Dope card. Really, really like unique artwork from these Neo sets. I absolutely adore Neo. Next up, we have one Neo Discovery card, and that is the first edition Wobbuffet. Believe this is the first appearance of Wobbuffet, because then we get the holo in red, I think. But beautiful Wobbuffet. There was some edgeware. We got another 8. We're starting 2 8s, not bad. Absolutely fine with that. 8 to 9s is what we want to see. Cards weren't in the best of shape. I believe they came from a collection, a binder collection. So, picked out the best ones, a lot of rares. Hopefully, we see 8 to 9s today. But next up, we have our first of 2 Neo Revelation cards. Then the rest are Neo Destiny, baby. The back looks pretty clean on that. Little white dot, little edgeware there. We have the Kingdra. Believe this might be the first appearance of Kingdra. I could be wrong, though. You guys will correct me in the comment section. Beautiful Neo Revelation Kingdra. Yeah, crease right up there. Keith, you missed something. I have no idea if Keith looked at these. Unfortunate to see a 6. Again, they are from a childhood collection binder, so the 6s are possible out of nowhere. Sometimes you can't see those binder creases, those little indents with the naked eye. But next up, we have our second Neo Revelation. We have the Scizor. Back looks pretty clean. A little issue there, a little bottom corner here. Beautiful Scizor, first edition. They don't make cards like they used to. Neo was one of a kind. Neo was definitely one of a kind. First edition Scizor. We have a 7. I'll take a 7. 7s aren't going to be the worst, but I'll be hard to get money back on them. I think. In terms of like grading costs and stuff like that, because once again I sent these at the $19 before they increased the fees, and I believe before they increased the fees and before they increased the turnaround times. Yeah, I hope so. Next up, my Pokemon Go Plus is going off. This is bullshit. This thing doesn't catch shit. But next up, we have our first Neo Destiny card. We're starting things off with a light Piloswine. Little edgeware up there, but Neo Destiny is crazy expensive now. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. Look at Piloswine. The light and dark Pokemon were probably my favorite in terms of something Pokemon, whether it's trainer's Pokemon dark Pokemon. I think the light era in Neo Destiny is probably my favorite out of the bunch that were created. But beautiful light Piloswine and a 6. It's probably got some damage, it's fine. But we're here just to enjoy the artwork. We're here to just enjoy the artwork. Next up, we have Neo Destiny Dark Croconaw. Looks a little better. We have a 7. Dope artwork, dope Croconaw. So 2 8s, 2 7s, and 2 6s right now. Next up, we have a Dark Flaffy. Little edgeware up there. Love, love, love the Mareep line in Neo Destiny. Love the Ampharos. We have another 7. Hopefully, we start to see more 8s and 7s, please. Please. All right, next up, we got my boy. My boy, the homie. We got Fortress, baby. Dark Fortress. Just one of these. Dark Fortress. I just love that style of artwork. I love that style of artwork. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful artwork. And a 7. I think we're continuing the trend. Hopefully it's not another 7 type of day. Next up, we have Neo Destiny Dark Pupitar. Yeah, a little edgeware up there. Hopefully we could see some 9s and mostly 8s going forward. Dark Pupitar and an 8. We got an 8. I'm taking that. That's fine. A little off-centered on top, but gorgeous Dark Pupitar. We have our third 8. Next up, we do have a Neo Destiny Chansey. No dark or light, but gorgeous little Chansey. Gorgeous little Chansey. Looks like a little clay, right? Little clay. I love the clay stuff. In an 8. We got another 8. Okay, we're picking up some 8s. Now we just need to pick up some 9s. Next up, we have more. Yeah, we still have one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have a bunch more Neo Destiny. There is more Eevees tournament promos tacked onto the end of this. We have the Dark Executor. I love that goofy face right there. I love that goofy artwork. We had another 8. Okay, we're picking up some 8s. I need to see some 9s, please. I need to see some 9s. But I hope you guys enjoy just checking out this beautiful artwork. The beautiful artwork that is the Neo era. We have Dark Ammonite. Again. Tell me a better Ammonite artwork. Name one. I dare you. There is none. We have an Ammonite and a 7. Next up, we have a Wigglytuff. Dark Wigglytuff. It's just so stupid. We have a Wigglytuff. Really cool artwork. In an 8. We got an 8. No 9s just yet. Hopefully we do start to see some 9s. We got a Hitmonlee. Just a reg Hitmonlee. Love Hitmonlee. Yeah, just the cartoony nature of a lot of these artworks are fabulous. Yes, very off-centered. There is a crease. Little crease there. A little slight crease right there. We got a 4 on the Hitmonlee. To be expected. To be expected. These are childhood collection. Next up, the gorgeous Light Flareon. That is spectacular. That one hurts a little bit. Yeah, I guess that corner. I mean, all these are pretty off-center. Unfortunate to see a 6. That hurt a little bit. I was hoping for a higher grade on that card. Next up, we do have another beautiful, beautiful card. I know this card. I love this card. We have the Light Ninetales staring at the moon. Gorgeous fucking card. Gorgeous fucking card. And an 8. Okay, I'll take that. Light Ninetales and an 8. I'll take that. Not terrible. No 9 still. There's got to be a couple 9s here. But cheers to the beautiful artwork of Neo Destinies, guys. All right, next up we have a Light Venomoth. Yeah, this actually looks really clean. This is probably the cleanest card we've seen. Nah, a little edgeware there. Little edgeware. The corners were the cleanest we've seen. Light Venomoth. Suckling on those dandelions. And an 8. It's going to be an 8 type of day. I'm okay with that as long as it's not the 7 type of day as we've had recently. But next up now we have a Light Wigglytuff. Look at that adorable Caterpie. I love Caterpie. We got another 8. Light Wigglytuff and an 8. We have the Scyther, baby. This one actually does look pretty clean in comparison to what we've seen so far. Pretty clean. Little issue there, maybe a little dot there, a little dot there. We have the Scyther. Come on, give me a little something, baby. Give me a 9. I guess it's a little chunky on top. These are all a little chunky on top. You can tell they've all come out of the same batch of packs or the same booster box. They're all pretty similar cut. Next up, we are getting into some Neo Destiny unknowns, C, P, and Q. Yeah, this one's a little wrecked. We have the C. All right, 7 on the unknown C. I kind of dig unknown. I mean, I like the mystery behind unknown. But 2 more unknowns. We have unknown P. This one looks a little better. A little better. Little issue dot there. But we have the unknown P. Centering just chunky on top. Very chunky and a little crooked. But we have a 9, baby. We've actually hit a 9. I'm not sure why that's a 9. Not sure why that's a 9. But you take them when you get them. I don't know how that's a 9 because it's crooked as shit. But I will happily take a 9. This one, probably the worst out of the 3. Look at that. That's a chewed on corner, baby. We have the Q. And a 6. Figured that was going to be a 6. All right, the last handful of Neo Destiny cards are going to be some trainers. You got even trainers, guys. Even in, especially first edition, these cards are still valuable. We have counterattack clause in an 8. Hoping to see some of these trainer cards in 9s, because if these are all 8s and below, it's going to be rough going for me. But we have a energy amplifier. The back looked pretty good. Just another uncommon. We have another 9, baby. That's fine. I'll take that in 9. Uncommon, first edition, Neo Destiny, energy amplifier in a 9. That is a solid grade. I happily take that all day, every day. Next, we have an energy stadium. That looks like another chewed on corner. God damn it. How do these corners... It really does look like someone chewed on them. I don't know how that happens. Really don't. But, children. That's probably why and how. Energy Stadium, first edition, in a 7. We got more 8s and then 7s right now. We're not doing too bad. Next, we have a Lucky Stadium. Not to be confused with the Lucky Stadium promo card. We have the first edition Lucky Stadium in an 8. I'll take an 8 in that. Still, it's just an uncommon, but I'll happily take an 8 in that. I don't know if I had any rare trainers in this return. Next, we have a personality test. Decently clean, little dots up there. But personality test, look at the Rhydon and Azumarill. See, some of these cards are probably going to... People are going to probably pump these depending on like which Pokemon are in these artworks for 100% sure. But beautiful personality test in an 8. I'll take an 8. I was really hoping more 9s. But after looking at these cards, maybe I had my hopes a little too high. But next and last trainer card, we have the Rocket's Evil Deeds. This one actually looks really clean. That one looks really clean. Like the slightest of dots, there's nothing on this card. We have Team Rocket's Evil Deeds. It better be a 9. Centering off on top again, as these all have been. They all have been. We have a 9, baby. We have a 9. I will happily take a 9 in that. Not sure the price on these. They got to be decent, right? They got to be at least 30, 40, 50 bucks. Even the 8's got to be like 30 bucks. Got to churn and burn, baby. Churn and burn. I remember grading these cards back in the day, and a 9 would be like 15 bucks. I would make a couple bucks after grading fees and eBay fees. But the 10s, you make a little bit of money on 10s. That's the thought process. All right, we have our last Neo Destiny card. We have an Unknown Z tacked on at the end. Yeah, a little issue there, Unknown Z. Again, Unknowns, really cool Pokemon, really cool cards. Unique in their lettering and all the whole alphabet and stuff like that. We have another 8. My Pokemon Go Plus just scared the shit out of me. Did you guys hear that? What the fuck was that? All right, we have our last 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they are, of course, the Eevee promos. Cheers to the last 10 cards. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed checking out the Neo non-holo rares. Beautiful, fucking gorgeous artworks. We have our last 10, and that is, of course, the Tournament Eevee promo. Can we see anything better than a 7? First one, 7, any swirl. No swirl. Second Eevee, baby. We have a 4. Any swirl. As you can tell, I did not look at any of these when I sent them. Nick and I got these out of a, whatchamacallit, a store buyout we had back in the day. In 2019. I sent the good ones off, as I stated in previous videos. I sent the good ones off originally. These are just like the extra. 5. Got a little tiny, little slight sticking out swirl up there. But nothing, just no prominent swirl on these. That's what you're hoping for. Next Eevee. We have a 6. We're getting we're going to run the gamut here in terms of grades. But nothing better than a 7 right now. Last 5, I believe. Yeah, it's probably going to be another 7. Nope, another 6. Where are the swirls at, baby? Where are the swirls? Slight swirl there. But not prominent enough. Last 4 of these Eevees. Another 6. Damn! So these were the worst of the bunch, I guess. I believe I still have more in additional subs. We got another 6. And no prominent swirl. Last 2 Eevees, guys, of the submission return. We have another 7. There you go. Back to 7s. No prominent swirl. No prominent swirl. Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to the last card of today's return. Can we see one Eevee with a prominent swirl? This one actually doesn't look bad. Little issue at the top. Little dot there. Otherwise, the edges in other corners look decent. Oh, we have a prominent swirl. Little prominent swirl. If it was a little bit higher, that would be dope. But prominent swirl, right-hand corner. Last Eevee of today's return, we have a 7. At least we got one with a prominent swirl. But that's today's return. Should be getting more back, hopefully, next week. But that is all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the return. Hope you guys enjoyed the artwork. But bye now.